Welcome back. So since my last update, my motorcycle update, we have been back for a while from Tokyo. We haven't really talked about all the things going on since then, so we're just going to try to do a recap of a large portion of what we've been doing, but it's not really in any necessarily order as we usually are in, and hopefully eventually we'll get back on like a monthly track, but at least we're still putting videos out.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't done anything really exciting or crazy, so it's just kind of the update of what we've been doing with life.
Yeah, and every time we say, everything's just going fine, everybody's like, your life is like just crazy all the time. You guys are just always doing something, but yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't feel like it, but it's still cool. So when we got back, we went to a fest called America Fest. It was on Kadena Air Force Base. Kadena, however you want to pronounce it.
I'm still going to call it Kadena.
Everybody calls it Kadena. I think technically it's Kadena, according to the Japanese and your uncle. But they had a lot of cool stuff. They had like a lot of the American military warfighting machines, SAM missile systems and drones and C-130s and all kinds of jets and just all kinds of cool stuff you could walk around and see, and sometimes you could climb in like an Osprey or something cool like that. It was pretty cool.
It was on the flight line.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool. And there was some good food. And in the end, we started hearing these engines roaring. And we went over to the side, and there were these guys doing drift racing around a track. Which was kind of wild, but I really enjoyed watching the drift racing. What do you think?
It was cool. I thought it was funny. Clark didn't like it. It was too noisy.
It was very noisy.
Clark doesn't like loud noises, so.
And I think you were like, how are they not crashing?
It felt really dangerous.
It was pretty cool, though.
So Clark did some wrestling. He was in a wrestling league. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to call it. We always try and get the kids to do some physically active activities and things to, try new things. So Clark did wrestling, and he did really well. In a lot of the matches, he actually placed, which was really exciting. So I think he'll do that again. It was really fun to watch. Yeah. The days were really long. We were there. I guess it depended on the day. Like some of the days were 4 hours, and some of them were like 6 or 7.
If you thought that a swim meet was a long day, you have no idea how long a wrestling day is. It was ridiculous.
But it was long and loud, but it was really exciting to watch. I actually enjoyed watching wrestling more than I thought I would enjoy watching wrestling, and not just my kid. I really enjoyed watching the kids wrestle.
You start to like see some of the same kids. You start like, oh, there's that one kid. They lost last time. See if they do well. I'm rooting for you, little guy or girl or whatever.
I had fun rooting for the girls.
Of course, yeah, it was good. I did too. But it was very long and exhausting, but it was really cool. I mean, luckily it was only 4 big meets for the season, so I think we only went to 3, honestly, because whatever, we didn't understand the first time after Clark wrestled. We thought we'd just leave. But yeah, it was good. Other than that, I started my new job. It was in April when I started it. I am the nurse manager for orthopedics and podiatry, and it's a lot of fun. It's a really good group. We're always out doing fun things together, boat rides, and they're gonna go fishing trips soon, and we're doing dinners together. It's neat. It's nice. I like it a lot.
I feel like you are you're doing more at this job. It's not just, I feel like you're talking about how you like the people you work with, but I feel like the work is more rewarding.
Yeah, I'm making changes. I'm, mingling with the higher ups and with the business health administrative people and with the DSS, and I'm, trying to do that political, stepping on both sides of the line, make everybody happy, and I feel like I'm so far doing a decent job, not to give myself too many props, but...
And I have somebody to bring me coffee during the day.
I do. I bring her coffee. We have lunch all the time. It's great.
Yeah, I have a husband and a work husband, and they seem to be the same person. So then I did dragon boating. I feel like we talked about dragon boating a little bit because I was practicing for the big giant dragon boat race. It sounds super exciting, and for some people, it probably is super exciting. And it kind of was, but also kind of wasn't. So first of all, you have like 32 people on the boat, and I don't know, there's like 36 or 37 people on the team, so you have alternates. And I was one of the alternates, mainly because I could not attend every practice. Between the kids' activities and work stuff, I just couldn't attend all of the stuff. So I was one of the alternates, which was fine. I didn't really mind. But the actual day of the race, you basically get there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you're there till 6 o'clock at night. And it rained all day long. When I say it rained all day long, I mean it. It was cold and it was kind of miserable. So I could talk to you more about dragon boat racing. I look super cute in the outfit, and the boats look really cool. But was not my favorite activity that I've done here, but I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. It was really cool getting to see you practice sometimes, but yeah, I get it. That would be disappointing for me to do all that work and then not get to actually race in the dragon boat race.
Yeah.
So other than that, we went on a little mini vacation, just the family, to the Hilton here on Saragaki Island, I think is how it's called. Beautiful area. It rained a lot that weekend, but we did get some time out of the pool, which was nice. It was like a 3-tiered pool with like a saltwater pool on the bottom and a not fresh water, normal chlorinated water at the top. And they had a little bit of a sauna / steam room thing going on. And it was pretty cool. Indoor, outdoor stuff, food. It was wildly expensive. The food,
Okinawa, yeah.
Just like the food, like normally, like you can get a whole meal for the family for like $30. There it was like a drink was like $30. It was kind of wild.
It was American prices, but we just wanted to get away. It was Memorial Day weekend. We were just looking for something to do to get away, and so that's what we did.
And it was pretty. Other than that, we have been fostering some cats, which you might have heard in the background. We had the mom, she gave birth, and we had 4 babies, and now there's just 2 left, and these last 2 will hopefully have a new home Monday or Tuesday.
Yep. It was fun. The kids have had a lot of fun with the cats.
Yeah.
It was a really good experience. I think we're exhausted from having the cats in the house, but they are really cute.
Yeah.
But we're ready to have our house back to ourselves and not have extra mouths to feed and take care of.
And they like took over our downstairs bathroom. That's where their house has pretty much been. So I'm excited to get my bathroom back.
Little kitty cat.
We just gave her a bath,
Who
so
are
she's.
You? You're the one who's missing. This one is missing a bone.
Yep. Other than that, I've been exploring different beaches. The family's been going to some different beaches as well. We went to check out Mermaid's Grotto, which was a really cool place. I went out spearfishing with my buddy, and it was beautiful. And Clark and Mara got to explore around and check out the grotto, and the grotto was really.
It was pretty.
It was very pretty.
It was very pretty. I know you don't like me being a Debbie Downer, but I like beaches that have sand.
Yeah.
And there was no sand. And there's a lot of standing areas of water. Mm-hmm. And so I was getting bit by bugs. And there was one more thing. Oh, it's just not, you have to like walk through the forest to get to.
That's most of the beaches here.
To get to the beach, which is cool and also annoying at the same time.
They're like, here's the way into the beach, but watch out for the habu in the trees. Habu are like poisonous snakes.
Yeah, it was gorgeous, but it's really difficult when Mara just wants to play in the sand and there's no sand to play in. So
that's true.
That's how I feel about that.
I understand. We had our first typhoon. It was like a category, whatever the lowest category is, Cat 5.
No,
1 or
5
5
is the highest.
Okay, whichever one's the lowest category hurricane type. They call it typhoon over here. So we got a little bit of video. It was fine.
There's a whole process of what you do for anybody who doesn't live in hurricane areas. They're like, as we get closer, they tell us, oh, now we're in T-Core 5, now we're in T-Core 4, T-Core 3. So it gets closer and closer, and like all the pregnant women that are 37 weeks or greater are supposed to come to the hospital. I apparently am not an essential personnel, so I got to stay home, and it was glorious.
It was like a snow day, sort of.
It was, except it was just rainy, so nobody went outside.
Nobody went outside.
Clark went outside before the eye hit,
Yeah.
and he had fun.
Yeah, he was fun running around. And then we hit T-Core 1 and he had to come back in.
Oh, we got a trampoline.
And we got a trampoline for free, yeah.
Sorry,
awesome.
this has nothing to do with the typhoon.
Well, I think it does. The people who gave it to us, I think they took it down, like took it apart during the typhoon, and they were like,
we don't want to put this back.
we don't want to put this thing back together. So if anybody wants it, just come get it. So we got a
So we now have a trampoline,
free
and
15-foot trampoline.
honestly, I'm so glad we have it. We've been wanting to get a trampoline for months, but the exchange has not had them, because sometimes it's really difficult to get big stuff like that here.
Yeah.
So the kids have actually used it a lot. It's gotten Clark outside. They like to jump on it in the rain. So that's been really exciting. I'm excited as we continue to have it to do different things with it. Like maybe they can have a sleepover on the trampoline, and
It sounds like a bug infested time, but sure, they could do that if they want
December,
to. For sure.
it'll be back.
For sure. Well, if things still around, yeah, that sounds
It will
great.
still be around.
Okay. Other than that, we had a fish fry the other day. I took out a A5 Wagyu tomahawk because I thought it would be awesome to cook. And you know what, guys? I gotta say, it was a little disappointing. It was just a little too fatty.
Oh, who's the Debbie Downer now?
I'm just telling people in the States, if they're going to spend $500 on a Wagyu steak, I only spent $70 on my A5 Wagyu.
And we're right where it comes from.
I'm right in Japan.
Basically straight from the cow.
Yeah. It was fine. It really was fine, but I think that the stuff I made stateside from just Sam's Club was better.
I have been learning to scuba dive. That's my latest and greatest. And that's where like the dragon boat thing has come in, where I was going to go back to dragon boating, but my time is limited. I am busy. I'm busy with the kids. I'm busy with work. And so myself, a couple of friends from work, and Clark too, are learning to scuba dive. The first weekend for scuba cert, you get in the water in a pool, and we spent all day, like 2 6-hour days basically in the pool. And then the second weekend is an open water, you go into the water. We've had to put it off because of the typhoon and a couple other things, but last weekend was the first open water. So I go down, I was freaking out the whole time. And then I finally made myself go down, and it was the coolest thing I've ever done. I really thought I was going to hate it, but I didn't. There were just fishes everywhere. I felt like a fish. I felt like I was in Finding Nemo. I just wanted to start singing Finding Nemo songs, but there were tons of fishes, and I know where I went out, it was just a beautiful area. Now, while I was down there, I perforated my eardrum. There were bubbles coming out of my ear. So I cannot complete my scuba certification until my eardrum heals. My scuba instructor tells me that it is because I equalize like I'm pooping. So maybe I should work on that.
Anyways, that's most of our update since we got back from Tokyo with Shayna's parents, and just general overview of some of the things we've been doing. And hopefully I have enough video to cover everything we talked about. But otherwise, guys,
Yeah. Let us know if there's any questions you have, or anything you want to see that
we can start
our day
having
to day, or if you want us to do any specialty videos, we can do that too.
we can start having some drinks, showing you our drinks and our. Oh, right now they have
We do have some good drinks here.
they have Godzilla themed potato chips right now, all like versus all the different.
We haven't done
enemies and
anything with
delicious.
food. That would be a really cool thing to do.
If you guys have any ideas, if you guys want to see anything, how to cook with curry, let me know.
All right. Okinawa out.
Bye. You know what they'll say, like, Shredded wheat is so sweet. Shredded wheat is so. They'll do something that's almost like a tongue twister. You know what I mean?
Okay, are you acting?
No, I'm just trying not to tongue twist myself. 'Cause I end up
My mouth exercise.
a lot of times my brain thinks faster than my mouth moves, and I just lose my words all the time. So I'm blah 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 blah. Anyway, welcome back.
Could you not do that when my tongue is sticking out?
That part's going in the outro.